Ready for another dry fire session? Come to the right place. What's up guys, my name is Rob Epifania. I'm a USPSA Grandmaster and the owner of Systematic Performance Concepts. In this video, we're doing a dry fire follow along. I am going to go through my advanced warm-up. So this is a warm-up that I started using later on compared to the basic warm-up that you guys might have seen. It works a little bit more skills with a little bit more speed, and it also gives you the opportunity, if this is something new to you, this is a great dry fire session in and of itself. So let's get started. From the previous basic warm-up, I would do strong hand, weak hand, and two-handed when it comes to trigger control at speed in a bunch of different ways. Now we're going to do it just strong hand only, weak hand only with mag insertion, and then just two-handed with the same thing. So it's going to look like this. Get our smart timer set up, press the button, insert roll into our grip, and we're going to press the trigger. You guys can follow along with this too while I'm doing it. The setup that I have against the wall right now is 3 USPSA targets, about a yard apart, and 6 plate. So that strong hand, let's go weak hand here. We'll do a bunch of reps here. And I didn't press the hammer, and that's okay. Cock the hammer. Here we go. Insert, switch. Good. And I like to do 5 to 10 of these. Get myself situated here. Do a couple more. Picking different targets here to aim at. Nothing crazy. Just moving my gun around a little bit here. Okay. Two-handed. Now I'm just going to insert the mag, roll into my grip. So insert, roll into the grip. Two-handed. This really is good about getting your grip on target very nice. Press the trigger early there. Let's do that again. There we go. I'm not really contacting the trigger face much. Starting basically just slightly off of it, because that allows me to be more aggressive when I'm actually shooting. 2 more. Good. 1 more. Good. Okay, so now with that out of the way, we're going to get to the more advanced part. So there are 6 sequences that I do, and they involve that setup right there. So they're all done that way. Like everything else, we start strong hand only. So I'm going to start strong hand only. And the goal is to put 2 shots on each target. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this a couple times. Every time I switch a repetition, I'm going to switch direction. So one time I'm going to go right to left, one time I'm going to go left to right. We want to be able to not be dependent on having to go one way or the other. So strong hand only, 2 on each piece of paper. Here we go. Okay, shows a 117 draw there. 121 draw there. And main thing is that I'm trying to really stay focused on the target and track my dot coming up into that target so I can fire immediately. The target's here about 12 feet away. Normally right around 10 feet is where I start this. 110 draw. I like that the dot is tracking up nicely. Didn't really give me the time there because I was a little late on catching it. 109 draw. Lower A zone there. 117. So the times are staying pretty consistent. I like that. That feels good. It's still catching some times. Here we go. And normally I would do this 5 to 10 times, just like everything else. I'm doing this a little more so you guys can follow along with me. 116 draw. So that felt pretty good, right? That's 2 on each piece of paper. Next, I have those little plate rack circles, so that is a plate rack. I'm going to put 1 shot on each of the 6 plates. $142 for that first shot. $135. Really have to be very deliberate with that first shot. $146. Nice run across the plates. That was good. $127 draw. Good hit on target. That was nice. One thing, make sure we go back right to left, left to right again. With single-handed shooting, going right to left for a right-handed shooter seems to help the gun in transitions. I kind of like the stiffness of going the opposite way. It feels like it's better controlled, but they're both worthwhile to practice and you're going to get a feel for what you like. So that is strong hand, okay? 2 on each strong hand, 2 on each plate, strong hand only. Now we're going to switch to weak hand. Same thing, 2 on each piece of paper first. $161 first shot. $145 first shot. Really focusing on reacting quick. Oh, got a little bit of a mess up there. Got a little ahead of myself. Here we go. React quick. Right back to it. 145. $138. Really trying to react quick here. That's my main focus. For people who have safety guns, I have an ambidextrous safety and I'm flipping the safety off as I'm presenting out onto target, just so you guys know. If you don't have that, you could flip it off before you switch. Didn't love that one, a little too aggressive. $148, we'll do a couple more here. $141, like where it's going. One more here. Good sights, good everything. $137, nice and clean, good movement. So just like we did with strong hand only, 2 on each paper. Now we're going to go into the plate rack. $152 first shot, presenting nicely. $180, a bit slower there. $154. Seems to prefer the left side start. We'll see. Very nice, $152. When it hangs up in the holster a little bit. Good, $161. 169. A couple more here. 172. Not the best grip on that. Shooting was okay, but for 2 shots, that wouldn't work well on a piece of a target. It also would help if I had an inner belt on. I don't. I didn't catch that one. Here we go. Very nice. One more. All right, guys. Now we've done the strong hand only, weak hand only portion. Now we're going to get to the two-handed part. Two-handed part, first thing we're going to do is a 6 reload 6, meaning we're going to draw our gun, 2 shots on each target, do a reload, 2 shots on each target. Okay. Again, left to right, right to left, right to left, left to right. That's how we're going to do it. Okay, good. Back the other way. Very good. Nope, I guess not. Ha. The interesting thing is, since I've been doing ace, I haven't practiced many reloads. Just as I say that. But my skill still remains, which is nice. It's catching a lot of excess noise right now. Now, I'm not putting a mag in the gun right now because I love my wife and she likes nice floors. So we're doing that on purpose. When I do this in the garage, I do have an additional mag that I use to make sure that I'm practicing with a loaded mag in here. But for the purposes of this, that's totally fine. Practicing without a mag in the gun allows you to bring the gun back to the spot quicker. Any sort of hitch you might have, it can help eliminate it. It also means you don't have to get up and pick mags up off the floor. However, 2 things have to be true. You have to press the mag button properly and make sure you occasionally check that with this, with the mag in the gun to make sure it falls out. And the gun may not feel exactly the same. So that's something important. Do it a couple more times here. And again, this is a great exercise to make sure you're practicing. If you want a generalized session, this is a great session to go. You could take any of these exercises and spend a little bit more time on each one of them. 1 or 2 more. Didn't love the second shot there. Second shot had a little tick to the left. Yeah. Okay. So that's number 5. Last one. What I call the 1, 6, 2, 5, 3, 4 plate rack drill. Okay. The intention with this is to go widest to narrowest in the plate rack. So I'm going to go left, far right, middle right, close left, close right. And I'm going to switch that back and forth. So I'll start on the left, and then I'll start on the right. Okay. And this is the last exercise of the advanced warm-up. When you're doing this properly, it doesn't take more than a couple minutes to complete. About 5 repetitions each one will get you dialed in, ready to go. But as an accessory or a focused session, there's a lot you could do with this one setup too. So for people who are newer, who are looking for some structure, this is going to give you a lot of generalized structure to start with, and it's going to build your skill real fast as you work on it. For people who are more on the advanced end, this is a great warm-up, get your skills dialed in, and then now you're going to be able to take the time to focus on the things that are most important after that. Great hotel dry fire warm-up before a match also. Okay, 1, 6, 2, 5, 3, 4, and vice versa. Here we go. Really focuses on getting your eyes moving target to target. $115 draw there for what it's worth. It's funny because it doesn't feel that quick. It feels like I'm taking a long time to start shooting. But it's clearly not taking as long as I think. One more, well, we'll do a couple more. That was probably 120. Yep, 125. Felt I ended up a little bit below the plate and had to adjust. Nope, bad grip. I got myself confused between what I was trying to do there. $113, back on it. A couple more here. Working hard to get this. Really trying to be aggressive visually and physically. A couple more here. One more. Very nice. Good finish there, 110. Good hits on target. Guys, this is the advanced warm-up, or for people who are newer, this is a great follow-along session to get you dialed in and figuring out what you need to do. It works strong hand only. It works weak hand only. Two-handed, grip, trigger control, reloads, transitions. So guys, give it a try. Hope you enjoy it. If you have questions, feel free to put them in the comments below. Have the best day.